guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Longest Journey. So in the last episode, we basically met April. She was in a dream, saving a dragon's egg somewhere, and now we're back into the present time, into the real world of our beautiful cyberpunk slash sci-fi. And we've met two characters, Zach and Fiona, over here. However, I have not finished talking to Fiona, but before that, I do wanna give the pink note to her because it's about the ring.
I saw this note on the corkboard. I think the ring might belong to me.
I'm sorry I have to ask, but could you describe the ring?
Sure thing. It says Sweet 16. My dad gave it to me. I think it was the only birthday of mine he remembered, or at least acknowledged.
Yes, that's the one. I found it under the sofa when I was vacuuming. Here you are, darling.
Thanks. It's not worth much, but it's got a certain sentimental value for me.
It's a very pretty ring.
Yeah, it is. My dad never gave me anything pretty before or since. He must have won a poker game or something that day. You know what's strange? I don't hate him. He's a bastard and he treated me like crap almost every single day of my life. But I don't hate him. I feel sorry for him.
Why?
Because he doesn't know how to love. He can't love anybody or anything. And because he'll be miserable every second of every minute of every day until the day he dies. God. I'm glad that life is behind me. I hope I never have to see him again. No, that doesn't sound right. I've made a choice not to see him again. Ever.
Damn, that's really rough. Wow. I guess we should talk about something else and slowly shift the conversation away from your dad. I mean, we've read a little bit from the diary. You don't have a great relationship with him, but damn, I did not know that that's exactly what you thought of him. Wow. Although I think there might be more to it. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. But anyway, we need to finish talking with Fiona.
Hi.
Hello, darling.
Hey, what's up? More questions?
Can I ask you?
I don't mind.
And, oh, we have about the ring. Yeah, let's, talk about it.
Where did you find my ring?
Under the sofa, darling. It must have slipped off your finger while you were watching a movie or something.
That's strange, because I've been keeping it in a box in my room. I rarely ever wear it, and I've never carried it around in my pocket.
Huh. I wonder if someone snuck into your room then. I wonder. Anyway, I guess we should go from top to bottom, I guess.
What did you think of me when we first met?
That's a peculiar question, isn't it? I thought you were quite lovely. I still do, darling.
Do you remember the day I arrived?
Of course, darling. It wasn't that long ago, and I'm not senile quite yet. It was in May, wasn't it? Charlie referred you to me, and you were quite at a loss. First day in the city, wasn't it? I remember. You looked like a lost puppy.
Puppy? Me?
When I saw you lugging that suitcase across the bridge, my heart went out to you. I'm glad you came here. You could have been lost anywhere else.
How long have you known Charlie?
Oh, he's one of our oldest tenants. It's close to 3 years, I believe, since he moved in. Charlie is always in a good mood, and he's such a gentleman.
I agree. He's an actual, genuine gentleman.
And you don't see a lot of gentlemen these days, trust me. You have a very good friend in him, darling. Perhaps even more than a friend.
What do you mean, more than a friend?
Not for me to say, darling. If you don't realize it yet, you will.
Oh my gosh, really, April? I think it was pretty damn obvious what she meant. Oh well.
Tell me a little bit about yourself, Fiona.
Me? Why? It's not much to say, darling. I love my job, I love Venice, and I love being with Mickey. I'm a happy girl. Sure, sometimes I wish I could go back to England to see my family, but that's water under the bridge, so to speak. I'm very happy with myself and my life here in Newport.
So tell me more about this Mickey character?
How long have you and Mickey been together?
Mickey and I have been together since I was 19. She was in her late 30s then. The older, wiser, worldly woman. I found her sweet and charming and intriguing. When I finally realized she was neither of those things, it was too late. I was in love. She stole me away from my dreary British inner-city life, and she brought me here. She was no knight in shining armor, that's for sure, but she knew how to treat me like a woman.
You guys make a great couple.
You think so, darling? Yes, I guess we do. And the sex is amazing.
You never get tired of talking about your sex life, do you?
Never. And if I ever do, please shoot me.
I would rather stay away from those graphic details. Thank you very much. Let's talk about something more casual, I guess.
Can you tell me something about the border house?
That's one of my favorite topics, darling. What precisely do you want to know?
I assume that's where we're currently residing. Sure, what made you choose it?
What made you decide to run a boarding house?
That's a long story. One of the reasons Mickey and I got together was that we shared a passion for the classic English country inns. You know, quaint, weathered buildings, funny old ladies, and oddly suggestive names like the Lazy Cock.
So why come here to the big city? To America?
We wanted to create a place with a similar atmosphere and hospitality here in Newport. Like a safe house for people like you and I to call home, if only for a short while. So we discussed different options for a few months, and then we decided we wanted to start a boarding house for young, penniless students and artists.
You decided you wanted to do that here in Venice?
We knew that Venice was the place for us long before we came here, but the hard part was finding a building cheap enough.
And this building was available?
Not at first. Like most of the buildings in Venice, this one used to be a factory, but when we first looked at it, a local company was planning to turn it into a bar and nightclub. It was so perfect for our purposes, though, that we appealed to the Venice Borough Council, and after outlining our plans, they gave us the go-ahead at a reduced price, provided we kept our promises regarding our tenants.
So that's why outside the window it looks so damn industrial. It's because this was a factory, or, well, as she said, basically. Oh my god, that's why. Oh, well that explains it. Also explains why there's a bunch of pipe work and questionable water in there that is very green and such. It's probably because this entire district maybe was like, I would say more heavy into industry, factories and such. I don't know. We've never been outside except for, you know, looking outside the window, so I'd imagine it's probably similar too.
What inspired the name Border House?
That came quite naturally when we saw the place. It's on the border between two worlds, isn't it? Between Venice and the city itself. And at the same time, I also believe we're on the border between two more abstract worlds. Between art and spirit on the one hand, and science and technology on the other.
That's very poetic, Fiona.
Yes, I've practiced. I may be an inner-city girl, but I can philosophize and bullshit with the best of them.
Do you and Mickey own the place together?
We own it together, yes, and we've shared the responsibilities between us. Mickey takes care of the maintenance of the building, and I busy myself with the administrative tasks. I also take care of the day-to-day management of our tenants, like deciding whether or not to let someone rent a room. And, of course, the unpleasant business of booting someone out.
I thought you enjoyed that part.
Yes, all right. In some cases I do, but not always. It can get quite messy.
Thanks for the information.
I'm glad I could help you out, darling.
Okay, so I think that's probably it for the border house. Let's chat about Venice.
What can you tell me about Venice?
I don't really know much about the history of Venice. You should really ask someone with an interest in local affairs. What I do know is that this whole neighborhood used to be an industrial area, and that about 100 years ago they converted most of the buildings into residences for students and the homeless. And it's a nice place to live, certainly. Friendly people, liberal attitudes, great clothing stores, quite perfect, aside from that dreadful stench from the canals in the summertime.
Ah, so I guess I was kind of correct, actually, in my assumption. Okay, let's see. This.
What's the story behind my apartment?
Your apartment? It's more a room than anything else. Not much more than a large closet, really.
It's not that small.
It's one of our smallest rooms, but it's cheap, and it's on a nice floor. I hope you're happy there.
I like it. It's convenient, and it's got an interesting view.
That's nice to hear, darling. As for the story behind it, no unexplained deaths or hidden pirate treasures, I'm afraid. Just a long string of students on a tight budget.
Do you like Newport?
The city? I stay in Venice most of the time. It's easy to forget we're just a tiny little pocket in the middle of a sprawling urban wasteland. But do I like it? I think Newport is one of the great cities of our age. Love it or hate it, you can't argue with that.
And which one is it? Love or hate?
I haven't decided yet, darling. Ask me again in another 15 years. Perhaps I'll have an answer then.
I hope you do, but I'm not sure we'll be able to live for that long. Well, game-wise anyway, so I guess we'll never find out. I wonder, actually, maybe there's something else about the border house?
Tell me some more about the border house.
What precisely do you want to know?
Thanks for the information.
Yeah, okay.
I'm glad I could help.
Okay, never mind then. Thanks.
Thanks for your help, Fiona.
You're welcome, darling.
I feel like this is just a very awkward string of conversations, but see you later. Hasta la vista.
See you later.
Have fun.
Okay, so we got what we wanted. We got lots of info. We got a ring over here. And by the way, so sometimes you see the inventory icon sort of like opening and closing when I think that there's a diary entry. So like, I'm not sure if April updated it, but I don't think she did. Otherwise, I probably would have seen this thing. So anyway, we're supposed to go to a studio. And so that's what we're gonna do right now. But first of all, let's look at the ring.
Dad gave me this gold ring on my 16th birthday.
Oh, well, nothing special about that then. All right then, let's skedaddle. Oh my, beautiful artwork though. It's very peculiar, I guess.
I love this mural, even though the motif is a little trite. I mean, fairy tale forests and magical dragons? Still, it's pretty. I wonder what happened to the artist. Probably making a bundle from cheesy fantasy calendars and book covers.
Thingy over there. You know, I'm not sure what it is either. It seems like a support of some kind. They have another one over here, so... Look at it.
Rust is the very definition of Venetian architecture. Think of San Francisco without the hills, Paris without the cafes. Venice wouldn't be the same without the rust. It would be better, not the same.
So this is like the metal version of Venice. Or rather, more industrial version of that. Personally, I've never been to Venice, so I don't know what it looks like, what it feels like to be in there. But I think, April, I'm pretty sure Venice is supposed to be more, less industrial, more stonework and brickwork, I think. Not quite the same as this brickwork, because this is more of a industrial style building, but you know what I mean.
If there's one thing Venice has enough of, it's rusty pipes. That and stinky canals.
Yep, I mean, they're green. They're probably, like, have quite the stench. My god. But what the hell is this thing? A machine. Oh, you want me to do something? Why?
It's a rusty old wheel. I'd imagine it turns the water on and off.
Okay, but why do I need it?
The water tank's full. I'd guess that's a pressure gauge.
It is!
It's
It is.
at 100. That's percent, I guess. 100% pressure?
And a clamp.
That's probably Mickey's handiwork. She's the tool gal around these here parts. I wonder why she put the clamp there, though.
Well, let's check.
Oh. It seems the clamp served a purpose after all. What a surprise.
Although I don't think she did it correctly, though. I don't think this is the correct way to fix a broken pipe or something. But I don't think we're supposed to be do anything with it, so there's
It's
nowhere.
a rusty
No. I know. Ignore the rusty thingy. There was a man over there, Cortez. April apparently knows him.
That's Cortez. He sits in the same spot almost every day. I hate to admit it, he scares me a little.
I'm not sure what he's doing with his hand. Admiring it or something? I've no idea. Let's chat.
Oye, señorita.
Yes?
How are you this morning, señorita bonita?
Oh, Senorita Bonita. Interesting. Let's see. Well, she feels uneasy with him. I guess busy.
Busy?
I see. Everyone's busy today. You have a big show coming up soon, yes?
That's right. Gotta run. I'll see you around.
Sunshine and pretty señoritas give an old man like me the blues. I like my days cold and rainy. In fact, I think I prefer the world to be in black and white.
Like an old movie.
Like all good movies. But tell me, señorita Ryan, how would you describe your perfect day?
I don't know what April likes. I've no idea. I guess we can amuse him. Maybe she's the one who likes hot and sunny, but I don't know. I guess it depends. Actually, she did woke up in sweat, basically, and stuff like that. So maybe she likes a bit more cold and rainy. I don't know. I'm just grasping at straws in here.
Cold and rainy like yours.
Está bien. We are alike, you and I. But this heat is not why you are unhappy, no? You are troubled by nightmares.
What?
You are afraid of them. You even fear your dreams may be real.
Who told you about my nightmares?
No one. I can tell from looking into your eyes. I see the ghosts that haunt you.
I don't know who you've been talking to, but from now on, stay the hell away from me in my personal life.
No puedo, señorita Ryan. You have a destiny.
Destiny? I don't care what you think. Just leave me alone.
If you don't face them, I'm afraid your nightmares will continue. Soon they will appear to you even when you're awake.
You need some serious help, you know that?
We all do, April. That's the reason we are here, you and me.
That's it. I don't have to listen to this.
Perdóname. I've upset you. We didn't think you'd react this way. I hope we can talk again soon.
I don't think so, no.
Please, think about it. And señorita, cuidado. Be careful.
What's this we you're talking about? Oh, that's the diary entry option. Okay, well, let's see what she wrote in her diary. Friday morning again. Okay, so I am like on my way to school. I'm half asleep. I'm hot. The weather's being unbearable these past few days, to say the least. And I just want to get to the studio as soon as possible. And then this guy Cortez, who's sitting outside the house like he does every single day, calls me over. Fine, okay, I got nothing against the guy, personally. I make small talk about the weather, just trying to get it over with, and then... How would he know that I've been having nightmares. Unless Emma or Charlie or Fiona told him, and I know they wouldn't have, how could he know? And I know he's nuts, but to think that I have some kind of destiny? The guy's been doing too many raptures or whatever they popped back when he was double digits. Jeez. Oh boy. I mean, to us, I think it's more apparent than that there's something about this guy, but April does not agree with us as the gamer. But anyway, I forgot to look at the windows apparently. So look at them. Run! Peek inside.
Hey, wow, I can see right into the common room. That's amazing.
No privacy whatsoever, right?
It's a pretty mural. The shades are drawn.
Oh, okay. Privacy at least in that room over there. Probably the kitchen. Oh, it doesn't matter. Both of them go to the bridges. Ooh. Okay. There's one happy skipper over there. At least they kind of look like they're skipping. This is an interesting mix mash of like, it feels like old architecture and new technology. I guess Fiona wasn't quite kidding when she said it feels like it's between art and science, essentially. Oh wow, excuse me, you're in my space. Thank you.
I feel like someone's staring at me.
Yes, that would be the player. Look at this lovely bench.
Just a wooden bench.
Sit on it. I don't know why, but you gotta sit on it. Not sure what that does. Oh, nothing. I guess she just sits for the heck of it. Okay. Do you wanna chat, or rather talk about this clock?
From what I've been told, the clock stopped on the very day of the infamous Venice massacre in 2109, to the minute the police opened fire on the squatters.
Huh. Interesting, okay. So we have to the subway, to the park, and to the cafe. What's this about a cafe? I mean, I have no idea where the studio is. Probably the subway, or from the park, maybe. But we'll see, I guess. Oh, if you played Dreamfall: The Longest Journey, which is the second game, this might look familiar to you, like very familiar. Because you do visit one of the places in here. Albeit temporarily, but... Or rather, not that you visit, but you pass by this place.
Rusty pipes. They're hundreds of years old, installed way back when Venice was an industrial area. See? I know some local history. I
Mystery.
don't think I've ever seen anybody pass through that door. Isn't that peculiar? And if I was Nancy Drew, I might actually care.
Oh, Death Star. What is that? Oh, is that for, used underwater or something?
Let's blow this thing and go home.
Wait. Oh, crap, I skipped.
Look at the size of that thing. Use the Force, Luke. Can you say Death Star? Let's blow this thing and go home. Look at the size of that thing.
Okay, that's about the same. Got it. Talk about the tunnel? Unless I asked. And I forgot about it the next second.
Where it goes, nobody knows. Where it goes,
Okay, same
nobody
thing.
knows.
Okay, so we have a mystery door, a cafe.
The Fringe Cafe, my home away from home. I really don't mind working there. It's a nice place. I mean, it ranks nice on a scale from begging for food at the bottom to just scraping by at the top. I do not intend to make a career of it.
Okay, so this is where she works.
Closed for maintenance. Will reopen at 3 p.m. What's going on? The place was fine last night.
Can you go in?
The sign said it's closed for maintenance.
Ah, so you cannot go in even though you work there. Interesting. Guess there's nothing for us to do. Let's go to the park. Second best interesting place in the entire world. Okay, to the park, April. Run for your life. So there's an artist over there.
This guy's out here all day long, all year. He never stops painting. Ever. And I doubt he's ever finished even one painting.
Maybe to him it's more like he enjoys the process? I mean, I'm just theorizing. And someone is sleeping on a bench, someone is twirling the toe, twirling their legs or something, I don't know. Okay, we can also get to the subway from here to the academy. I guess that's where the April goes to, and then back to the bridges. There's a statue.
Very cubist. And not my style at all.
It looks super abstract, I'll be honest with you.
Nothing adds more to the tranquility of a city park than a huge rusty iron bridge.
Yep, and the train just magically pops into existence somewhere over here. At least it feels like that. Okay, to the academy. Let's show them our skill, April. Or rather, your skill, because you're the artist in here, in this game. Anne Marie and Bishop. It says Fluhe? Floof? I don't know. Something. I cannot see the E at the bottom because there's like a glare of some kind. Oh my gosh. Look at the notice board.
It's the official Vava notice board. Only registered students are allowed to put notices up here.
And what do they have right now?
The annual Vava summer exhibit, August 11th through 18th. Oh, God, I'm actually expected to be ready by then.
Probably. Anything else?
Need model to pose nude for serious work. P.S. Only looking for young and beautiful. It used to be chicks, then he crossed it out and wrote women. That's smooth, man.
Not really, but okay.
Film equipment for sale. Antique 16mm camera, projector, tripod, lenses, all for just, holy cow, $8,000? Who has $8,000 to spend on an old camera? Wait a second. This was posted by Zach. Oh, so it's definitely overpriced then. That guy would do anything to make money. Anything.
Huh, interesting. I mean, I don't know if he's a rich kid or not, but considering that he's trying to sell it, maybe not quite really.
Actresses wanted for snuff movie parody. Meet up at Dock 12, Newport Harbor, Saturday at midnight, and keep quiet about it. If I was the suspicious type, I'd think this was kinda fishy. It's the official Vava notice board. Only registered students are allowed to put notices up here. Bishop and Anne Marie. He's a photography student. She's in my life study class. Nice couple. No, I've got too much to do right now.
I can see you were staring at the notice board. You definitely have too much to do right now.
The Venice Academy of the Visual Arts. World-renowned, prestigious, expensive, and my future alma mater, if all goes well with the exhibition and I get my grant, that is.
Anything else about this? I saw a flag.
The Venice Academy of the Visual Arts.
Okay.
That's Mary Sam, Vava's founding mother and pro-Venice activist back before the riots. She was assassinated by a corporate hired gun right after the school opened some 90 years ago.
Huh. You got some interesting story behind this school. Holy. Well, I guess we should go in. There's nothing else to see. Or talk. A student.
Olav's on a roll. Again. Does that guy ever run out of inspiration or energy? Must be the cold Norwegian winters. Nothing else to do but paint.
It gets very loud all of a sudden, but I guess it will get very quiet. Huh. Interesting. Oh, a rubber glove.
Somebody's thrown away a rubber glove.
Do you want to pick it up?
Why would somebody toss out a perfectly good work glove with just one big hole in it?
That's
What a
why?
terrible, terrible waste.
I mean, that's why, because you can't really use it. At least not really.
It's empty.
You would have to have some good material to patch it up so that nothing leaks through, well, whatever you got the rip. Okay, so I'm trying to check if there's like anything in here, but
Nice. Very Van Goghish, with just a hint of Munch.
that tells me not kind of a little bit, but not too much.
Don't want to disturb him.
Okay, so you don't want to do anything with the guy. Gotcha. I guess the only way we can go now is upstairs. Oh, there was a bin
It's
though.
empty.
Oh, it's empty. Well, yeah. Duh. Oh, the bookshelf.
Art books. There's a really nice one here on Turner. I love his landscapes.
Oh, wow. That looks kind of cool. A whole sculpture. Basically 3D modeling. Yay. I'm pretty sure this is probably an actual 3D model of whatever this is. It looks like it because the geometry, they use either quads, well, basically squares, or triangular, or triangles for geometry.
It's kind of unsettling to be so...
Sorry?
aware of myself all the time.
Yeah, sorry, my bad, April, but let's look at it.
Emma's really good with the holosculptor, and her imagination is so vivid. Good thing we're best friends, or I might be jealous.
Oh, so that's hers. I did not know that. Oh, that's interesting.
These sinks are as old as the building itself, but at least they've been renovated quite recently. These sinks are
Oh,
as
sorry.
old as the building itself.
For some reason, I
but
thought
at
I was
least they've been-
clicking on a pipe. Okay. Oh, paintbrush and palette? Or palette, I don't know.
Some books on color, composition, and... duck hunting?
Someone apparently put them all together into duck hunting. Maybe, I don't know. Unless duck hunting as in, you use one of those, like, cameras where you go essentially like animal hunting, in air quotes, where you hunt in a sense, hunt for pictures. Maybe it's that, I don't know. Is it the same?
Some books on color,
Yeah, it is. Okay.
the tools of my trade. The best thing about working up here is that nobody borrows my stuff.
So I guess you're more into traditional painting as opposed to digital art, like Emma. Okay, so we got a paintbrush, sketchbooks.
Those sketchbooks belong to some of the other students who share the space.
Ah. Then we have paints.
Acrylic and oil paints.
Okay, more books.
Art books mostly. I've browsed through all of them, looked at the pictures, but I'd much prefer to see the paintings in real life.
I mean, it is because it just gives you, I guess, I don't know, a certain sense of a certain atmosphere about it, a certain feeling. And it also really shows you the scale at which they were drawn, because some paintings are huge. And you kind of wonder, wow, how the hell did someone manage to paint that or something? It was also interesting because I saw a while back one of those paintings where it looked like it had a smudge, but it was actually an object that you could only see if you stand at a very particular angle / perspective when you look at the painting. It was so cool, but it blows my mind how you calculate all of that, or how do you even draw that or make it. I don't know, look it up, it's pretty cool.
Those are some of my most recent sketches. Unfortunately, they serve only as a barren testament to my lack of inspiration.
Yay. Well, don't worry, you'll find it eventually. You just have to, try not to force it as much, I guess. I mean, that's what helps me.
I can only think of two things more depressing than a blank canvas. Death and taxes. I'm way past finger painting. I need a paintbrush and palette.
Oh, okay, so... Wait, did you bundle them together? Oh, it is. Oh, okay. Sorry, one moment. There, you'll be very happy now. And time passes by. I guess that's Emma.
Hiya.
Emma? Hi! I didn't expect to see you here today.
Me neither. Are you busy?
Nah. Well, I am. But I was about to wrap up for today anyway. Why? What's going on?
I have an important message for you.
From who? I really hope it's not from my mom. Aww, poor mom. What if she's worried? I mean, she's still your mom. Let's see. From who?
Yeah, from whom?
Believe it or not, girlfriend, but it's from Cortez.
Excuse me?
He said to tell you that he wants to meet you, these are his exact words, where children visualize their dreams.
Visualize dreams? What's that supposed to mean?
Me? I was hoping you would know.
I have no idea, but our journal got updated. I should read it later on. Anything else he said?
Did he say anything else?
Nope, that was it. Why does he want to meet you? Oh, don't tell me. You guys are having a secret love affair.
Oh, yeah. We're eloping and flying to Africa tonight. It's all been happening so fast. My heart's aflutter.
How romantic. I couldn't imagine a better catch than Senor Cortez, the Latin lover.
Okay, but I'm pretty sure he's like way too old. He might be the same age as your father. That's kind of disturbing to me a little bit. Okay, let's talk about nightmares. Why not?
Did he talk to you about nightmares?
No, why?
I don't know. It's just... my dreams are really starting to bother me.
There you go again with dreams. You're obsessing, April. They're just dreams. Sometimes a banana is just a banana.
Cigar. And a dragon is just a dragon.
And a dragon is just a dragon.
What's dragons got to do with it? Oh, don't tell me you had a dream about dragons.
A dragon. A talking dragon.
I'm gonna regret this, but what happened in your dream?
Well, there was a dragon.
I think we established that already. You had a dream about a dragon.
Not just any dragon, though. A talking dragon.
Yep, we've been through that. Talking dragon covered. What did it say?
She. It was a she, a female dragon.
Oh my gosh, it's so
What, you
bad.
could tell from the skirt, high heels, and lipstick?
Don't mock me, Emma. She said something to me. Something about being the mother of the future.
She probably said time to get up and go to school, April.
If you don't want to take my dreams seriously, I'll just stop telling you about them.
Is that a promise?
Like you're in any position to make fun of my dreams? Have you looked at your sculptures lately?
Oh, that's low. I'd punch you out if I wasn't so hungry. You want to go get some lunch at the Fringe?
You know what? I'll drop by later around here. Maybe she would be a bit more talkative then.
I'll drop by after I clean up around here.
I'll be there for a while, so bye.
Although that is kind of rude, I guess. April has some stuff to share, but she's like, nope, not listening to you. And she disappeared, popped out of existence.
Who's there?
Whoa.
Okay, that was not a dream, I think.
Yeah, I just went alive and it's like, I'm gonna touch you, not, or something, or I'm gonna eat you. I don't know what it was, but not sure if it was friendly or hostile, or was it just as, or maybe it was just as confused as April. Okay, so we should have 2 entries. Continuation. Yeah, okay. Then this is continuation. It's Friday afternoon and I actually got some work done on my painting this morning. What a shocker, right? What triggered this avalanche? Okay, it was more like a light drizzle, to be honest, of creativity. The cup of cocoa I had last night, the weather, my pent-up sexual desires, my dreams. Sure, a nightmare about a talking tree. Wait, no, a wood spirit, a female dragon, and what, a chaos vortex? That's sure to release some kind of creative juices. Yeah, right. Okay, so I work on my paintings for a few hours, and then Emma drops by and drops a bomb on me. This person, Cortez, he wants to meet me. And not only that, he doesn't just come out and say where he wants to meet me. No, he gives Emma a riddle for me to solve, where kids visualize their dreams. Oh boy, the guy is nuts. He can just wait where kids visualize their dreams for the rest of the summer, as far as I'm concerned. Next page. So I finally swapped and gone off the deep end. I just knew my nightmares would fry my brain cells eventually, but I never imagined I'd start seeing things. But there it was, as clear as the day, and I'm thinking, should I go get myself committed now or after dinner? Because April, girl, I gotta tell you, what you saw today is not exactly the product of a healthy mind. Whole sculptures don't just come to life without there being drugs or plain old looniness involved. But then again, if I am insane, why aren't I seeing fluffy pink rabbits right now? And how come nobody has noticed anything weird about me? I think maybe, and I hate to say this, I think maybe I gotta talk to this Cortez guy after all. Because he did say something about my nightmares coming to life. Okay, now I know I'm going crazy. Okay, so we got that, April. We got that you gotta go talk to Cortez after all. So what'd you draw?
The fruits of my labor amount to absolutely nothing at all.
What you mean? You were drawing something. Whatever. Can I take this with me?
I'll just leave my brush and easel here before I go.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Forget about it. Move out of the way. I'm thinking if there's like any tiny objects I have to take with me or something, but I'm not really sure yet. Canvas. Paints. I think not. Yeah, I think it's pretty much the same, so we should go down. I should just turned around in one place. Like, whoop, I'm just gonna pretend like I'm a ballerina for a second before I go downstairs. Oh boy. Oh.
Nice. Very Van Gogh-ish.
Okay, still the same.
With just a hint.
Yeah, I know. Very Van Gogh-ish. Very impressive indeed. We gotta skedaddle and find out where Cortez is. Oh! Just a random girl, okay.
Nice hair color.
Okay, I guess that's about it. Bye, unknown weird girl. Oh, more people are here. This guy's still at it. Very dedicated to the process of painting, I guess. How would I know? Oh, wait, there was a notice board. Maybe it had a specific bulletin on it?
The annual Vava summer need model to pose nude for serious work. Film equipment for sale. Antique 16. Wait a second.
Yeah, okay, that was posted by
Actresses
Zach.
wanted for snuff. It's the official. The annual Vava summer need model to pose nude.
Okay, that should be... Okay, so nothing new. Okay. I was thinking maybe it might have something about... that gives us a clue about what Cortez said, but... I guess not. Maybe I should talk to people instead. Oh, maybe Fiona's still here. Or I should go to the subway. I don't know. Let's check. Oh, this looks very trashed. Okay. Let's see. Park. A random lady.
East Venice. There are, I think, 3 subway stops in Venice, including this one.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Newport Transit System. It's not one system anymore, though. All the different lines are owned by different companies. This is the Metro line, and I believe it's run by Vocamba Mercer.
Tells me absolutely nothing, but okay. Let's go in. Okay, so there's this thing.
The gates scan everybody who goes in and out of the station and compares their genetic signature with the database. If you haven't paid your fare, the alarm goes off and the cops show up.
So, okay, so you have to pay your fare.
It's a gene scanner. It, scans your genes, puts your genetic signature into a database, and allows you through all corresponding gates.
Aha. So I guess I have to pay?
I'll get a weekly pass, just in case.
Oh, okay.
It's a small camera. Let's see. According to the instructions, I push a button with a stylized pen, wave my cash card in front of the round thingy, and then stand still for a few seconds.
Oh, okay,
Good.
I
can stand still.
That's what you do. I don't know how much cash you have.
I'm sorry, but the fare is $15. You have $1 left on your cash card. This message was brought to you by the Vocamba Mercer Company. Company.
Oh boy.
I don't have enough money on my card. I have to remember to get paid for last week's work at the cafe.
That was such a was that a glitch or was that actually like malfunctioning? Weird. Okay, so I have no money, so I gotta go to the Fringe anyway, because that's where April works. Okay. Guess there's no way to go through here. Oh, the bridges, there you go. I need a shortcut! The bridges it is. Oh! Well, looky here, the scenery has changed.
Man, those guys are in trouble. Don't they know that skateboarding is strictly prohibited in Newport?
There's a cop over there, I think. Whoa, look at that gun. Not a gun, it's basically a freaking rifle at this point. Jesus, they're not kidding. My gosh. Just for imagine getting shot just for skating, Jesus. Okay, Cortez is not here. Obviously, he's skedaddled.
I'd love to just sit here for hours, soaking in the atmosphere of Venice. But who's got the time?
I mean, why would you also soak in the atmosphere of sludge, grime, and everything? Ugh. I don't know, but I don't find anything nice about it. Anyway, Fiona! Oh no! One person who could have told me about anything that's going on is not here. Crap.
They really knew how to design tacky...
Okay, I think I did ask that.
It's our
Anything?
screen.
Okay. Let's see, maybe there's something on the corkboard? Pizza and movie night, monkey, duty roster... Be considerate... Nothing. Oh, right, sorry, the Fringe. I forgot about it. I went to the wrong direction, like, on autopilot, essentially. We gotta go this way. To the cafe! Emma might know, maybe. Well, not really, but maybe other people might know. I mean, it might be a good place of gossip if you think about it, so... Gossip is one way to find out solutions to your riddles, I guess. Ah, it's open now. Great, fantastic.
I think people should have the good sense to do that kind of stuff behind closed doors. At least as long as I don't have a boyfriend.
Oh, wow, yeah, okay. They're very, out in the open about it. Okay.
The Fringe Cafe, my home away from home.
Sorry, not that.
It amazes me why backpackers flock to Newport. You'd think they'd have the good sense to stick to India, Australia, and the near-Earth colonies.
It just means they have a lot of stuff to take with them. That's pretty much it. Ooh. Well, I like the music in here. Let's see, a candy jar.
Complimentary candy for paying customers only. Stan has a habit of taking it out of your salary if you, get the munchies.
Steal
I'm sure
them.
Stan won't notice if I dig gently into his supply. He's got crates of these in the back.
Okay, so we got a piece of candy. Oh, that's Charlie. Okay. We can also go to the rest of the cafe, I guess, but...
That's my good friend Charlie. He was the first person I met when I came to Venice, and I love him dearly. As a friend. Hi, Charlie.
April, nice to see you, girl. You know, I came to wake you this morning, but you'd already left. Early bird catches the worm.
No, early bird finishes the damn painting on time.
Okay, I was thinking, when are you gonna turn around? This is kind of awkward. Okay, have you seen Cortez?
Have you seen Cortez around?
As a matter of fact, I have. And he was asking for you.
Oh, well, what did he say? Or asked?
He asked about me?
Yeah, where you were. He had a message for you. I told him to give it to Emma, that she would be more likely to bump into you.
I got it, but I have no idea what it means.
Cortez can be a little strange.
I think you got it pretty much on point, man. He was super cryptic. How would you understand anything he's saying? Unless it's like, I don't know, unless you're a master at riddles or something and you can just like cut into everything he says like a snap of your fingers. Otherwise you need to sit down and write everything he said and analyze it for hours, I don't know. Or minutes.
Do you know where he was going?
No, but he seemed interested in that poster next to the jukebox. They put it up earlier today.
What poster did you say he was interested in?
The one right next to the jukebox.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry, I did not realize this was a repeatable question. Again, my darn autopilot.
Do you have any idea where kids would be able to, visualize their dreams?
Maybe in therapy.
I don't think that's it, Charlie.
Then I don't know.
Oh my gosh, well thank you, but I don't think that's the answer.
Thanks.
Anytime, April.
That sounded so depressing though, I'll be honest with you.
Why was the cafe closed earlier?
You know, some problem with the pipes. Stan, he gets real worked up. He is seriously pissed, girl. Keeps yelling at the plumber to fix it, or Stan will fix him. And the poor man is trying to work, but Stan doesn't quit. The plumber finds the problem eventually, but not until he's waist-high in canal water down in the basement.
Ooh, gross. There were problems with the plumbing back at the house, too. No hot water.
I noticed. Girl, that was one cold shower. There are always problems with the pipes here in Venice. They're too old.
Yeah, and no one wants to actually have a normal, decent infrastructure because it's too damn expensive, I guess. I don't know.
How's work going today?
Aside from the trouble with the plumbing, everything's been peaceful. Emma's here with Marcus and Isabel. Other than that, I mean, it's been a quiet morning. Everyone must be home out of the sun, yeah?
Or on holiday?
Perfect time for it, too. The city's just boiling in July, and it gets even hotter in August. You should have stayed out in the country until the autumn, girl. It's cooler out there, yeah?
I mean, it depends. If you go into the mountains, it actually might be cooler, but I don't know. I don't know about April's home, but to be honest, she doesn't like her home, so...
I think I prefer this heat to the heat I got at home.
You're safe now, yeah? We take care of you, April.
You do. I'm lucky.
It's not luck. You're a good person. And you deserve good friends. You help me out when I'm in a state, yeah?
You're always in a good mood, Charlie.
Yeah, but you never know. You're there if I ever need you. I know that.
You doing anything special tonight?
Working. I should really be at rehearsal, but I need the money. I'm going home for a week before school starts in September.
Right, you told me. Well, that's great. It's been years since your last trip home, right?
Yeah, right. You remember well, girl. 4 years. My father and I, well, we haven't been on good terms since I left.
I know how that feels.
Isn't it such a cliche, though? I don't look forward to seeing him again, but it will be nice to be back with the rest of the family, especially my sisters, and my mom.
Mind if I ask you a few questions, Charlie?
Why would I mind, girl?
It's true, why would he mind? I mean, he's your friend. Or at least that's what you keep saying to yourself. I feel like you two have a thing. I really do. Okay, so yeah, what's your take?
What's your take on Cortez?
Why do you want to talk about Cortez? I don't know him that well. He's been around for as long as I can remember, but I really never talked to the man.
Do you think he's as crazy as some people say?
No, he's not crazy. Just a little eccentric. He doesn't give a donkey's ass what people think or say about him. And that's cool. I don't know. I have a feeling there's a lot more to Cortez than what he wants us to believe. That man has had an eventful life, I'm sure.
Anything else that comes to mind about Cortez?
What else? I don't know what to tell you, girl. When he's not talking about books, he talks about old movies. He loves the classics, calls them real art.
What was it about me that made you want to be my friend, Charlie?
Everything, girl. You're a sweet peach. No, it's true. I liked you from the very beginning. When you first came into the cafe with a suitcase in each hand, lost and bewildered.
God, thanks for reminding me. I was such a country bumpkin.
No, everyone who comes to Venice looks like that, girl. This is the village of the damned, don't you know?
The village of the damned? I wonder why you exactly call it like that. Were you and Emma damned too? I don't know.
How long have you known Emma?
I met Emma about a year ago when she started studying at Vava. She moved into the room just opposite mine, and we became friends almost immediately. I like her a lot, and the two of you are the best friends I've ever had.
Thanks, Charlie. The same goes for me. Did you ever tell Emma that?
Yeah, I told her, and she jokes about it. That's just Emma. I know she appreciates me telling her, though.
Does Emma's behavior ever worry you?
She can seem a little out of control from time to time, but she's smarter than people give her credit for. I think she's able to take good care of herself. She's a brilliant artist. Her sculptures are inventive and beautiful.
I know. Sometimes I'm in awe. just don't seem to match her personality.
She's a deep person, but she hides it well. She's more comfortable being a ditzy teenager than a professional artist. But around the two of us, sometimes she lets the disguise drop. I love her when she does that.
Yeah, because it feels like you're, I guess, that she's, I guess that's because it feels like she's being more honest when that happens. I don't know. At least that's what I would probably feel, in his shoes.
Do you like living in Venice?
I love Venice. I've been here 3 years now, and I haven't grown tired of it yet. I don't know if I ever will. Venice is like a college campus. There are so many young people here from all over the world. And the mix of nationalities and ideologies and ethnicities is refreshing and inspiring. The fact that we're also right in the middle of one of the great cities on Earth is just a bonus. Call Newport whatever you want, at least it's alive, and there's always something going on. Yeah, Venice is my kind of place, and I'm not planning on leaving anytime soon. At least not as long as all my friends are living here.
What about you, Charlie?
What about me?
Yeah? When was the last time you talked about yourself?
I don't talk about myself, girl. You know that.
Still, I'd like to talk about you for a bit.
If you want, just in general, or is there anything in particular you want to know?
Oh boy, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. First?
What's your biggest dream?
A dark stage, a packed auditorium, and a single spotlight. Dancing, girl, don't you know? I'm a good dancer, but I need to be among the best to make it out in the real world. So I'll keep studying and I'll keep working as a waiter to support my studies, just like you.
How did you end up in Venice?
At home, there wasn't much professional training available for dancers. And my father, he was not happy about my choice of career. He wanted me to work in the factories like him and his father. Out here in Venice, everyone's got their own dreams, and people are supportive of each other no matter how crazy those dreams might be.
Your dream isn't crazy at all, Charlie. You're already halfway there.
But I still have a long way to go. You're right, girl. I can make it if I work hard enough. So can you. Because we're both just so damn talented.
I kind of wonder though, is April actually happy about the career path that she chose? I don't know, I just sometimes get a sense that maybe, well, it's mostly because she lacks inspiration, and she mentions the exhibition like it's like she's dreading it. So to me it feels like she's maybe not quite as enjoying it for one reason or another. And you'd think that, you know, I mean it depends, because there's people who choose certain career paths not because they like them, but because they need the money for. But art is a kind of a career where it's really hard to earn any substantial income. I mean, it depends on which one it is, but in her case, it seems like it's, you know, art as it was originally art, painting canvases and such, not designing or motion graphics. But I don't know, I just don't feel like she might be as happy or maybe as sure of what she wants to do.
Are you happy working here at the cafe?
We make decent money, if that's what you mean. I don't want to be a bartender for the rest of my life, obviously. But yeah, I'm happy I have a job. And you work here too, so I get to hang out with my friend, right?
If it wasn't for that, I don't know if I'd be able to do it. Hard work and lousy pay. The hours are flexible, and like you said, I get to hang out with you and my other friends. That's all I wanted to know, Charlie.
Okay.
And also, that's it.
Thanks, Charlie.
And that's it.
I have to get going, Charlie.
Take care, all right?
It's so awkward.
Remember, you're supposed to get paid today. Stan's not gonna remember unless you bug him about it.
Ah, well, I'll make sure I'll bug the hell out of that guy. Because we need our pay. We need the money. for a subway to find Cortez. And also, thanks about the jukebox. I'll check out the note that seemed to interest Cortez. Maybe it's relevant to the place we're trying to reach. Anyway, I'm actually way past overdue. I know it's been happening a lot lately. So yeah, I guess we'll talk to our employer and, well, essentially employer or manager, and also check out the jukebox and find Cortez, hopefully. At least I think we should be able to find him as soon as possible and in the next episode. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye bye!